Hello, Future Dan, coming back to talk to you about our winter theme deck. That's right, it is the middle of winter. We just got through Christmas. I didn't make any Santa Claus decks or anything like that. I do have some ideas, so if you want to see some reindeer decks or some other cool holiday decks, I'm a little behind, but still is the season. Today's video, I made an Abominable Snowman deck. And that means, yes, our boy ABOMINABLE here, we got him cooking up a Mega Punch for 2 energy if we have his friend Arceus. Arceus is going to sit on the bench, and with ABOMINABLE's bigger link, we only need 2 energies. 80 damage. We're a little weak in the HP department, only 120 HP, but we got some tools that's going to help bolster him up. We got a Rocky Helmet, we got a Heavy Helmet, and let's take a peek at what else we got. Arceus here, #1 friend for our ABOMINABLE. Without him sitting on the bench, then we have to do 3 energy, and that's just kind of expensive, especially for the retreat cost, the HP on ABOMINABLE. Bonus points here for Arceus. He doesn't get affected by special conditions, so poison, sleep, confusion. He's very weak to the Mega Lopunnies that are going around, but you got to take what you can get here. So that's our first 2 players. We got 1 more in the deck, and that is Crabominable EX. For 1 energy, we're hitting that first for just 40 damage, but every turn after that, it's 80. So in 2 turns, we're doing 120 damage, 1 energy. And if you look here at Crabominable, he's also got the 3 retreat costs, so he's going to benefit from the Heavy Helmet. He'll also benefit from the Rocky Helmet. That 40 makes an extra 20 if he takes that hit back, and an extra 40 damage if he takes 2 hits back. What we want to do as far as setup here, we are also running a Mantike in the deck just for water acceleration. We only have the 1 Mantike because what we really want to do in this deck is we want to start with either the Mantike or our baby crabs, our Crabrawlers. And in this deck, I chose to use the ones with the colorless energy, not because they have more HP, but just in case I need to swing with Crabrawler. I don't run fighting energy in this deck. It's only water. So Crabrawler or Mantike, those are our 2 ideal starter Pokemon on the deck list as well. You can see that we have a Lyra as well, or a Lyra, however you want to pronounce her name. You could opt for a Leaf instead, but I think that Lyra is much more valuable to this deck. We have some big retreat costs, and our attacks are kind of expensive, let's be honest. So Lyra, you're going to take a hit probably, and that's going to be your bread and butter to switch them out. Now, we are also running 1 copy of Copycat and 2 Professor's Research. Based on the meta that I've seen with all of the cards being drawn, all of the Entei and Suicunes, and you don't really see the Raikus so much anymore, but they're drawing cards, and Copycat will benefit from that. The Iono you could also opt for, as it switches your opponent's hand as well, but that would only be disruption insofar as they get the same number of cards back, not guaranteed to be the same ones. We are also running 1 copy of Cyrus. Cyrus wins games. If you're not able to play a Cyrus in your deck, chances are you're leaving money on the table. Cyrus just plain old wins games. If we get a Rocky Helmet set up, if we get a Crabominable for 1 energy set up, then we have the ability to just win the game. Cyrus just wins games. We're also playing just 1 copy of Irida. I feel like for the theme deck here, the Abominable Snowman, we need 1 Irida. It helps with our longevity. It helps to just stay in a little bit longer and get a little bit more damage on the board while we try to set up our Arceus or our Abomasnow. Definitely better than a PCL. Like I said, we're running 1 copy of our Rocky Helmet, and we're running 1 copy of our Heavy Helmet. Also in the deck, you got your 2 Pokeballs, your 2 Professor's Research. That is our Abominable Snowman deck, our 3 wise Abominable Snowmen, if you will. We got an ice theme going for our winter decks here. If you guys have ideas about other ice Pokemon you want to see me make a deck about, I'm happy to make it work. Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, we're going first here. We got a good crab start. We got our other Abominable Snowman on the bench. Indeedy. I feel like I'm being trolled with all the Mega Altaria decks out tonight. What do you guys think has been the most prevalent deck so far? We've really only had the, I guess the win event so far. Ranked hasn't come out yet this season. What do you guys think? Is it Mega Altaria? I think Mega Lopunny has been making its rounds in like the last week or two. We're doing our little theme deck here. We got our winter snowmen. We got our crab snowman, and we got our tree snowman. We're gonna get poisoned, and that's just too bad. We're gonna put down our crab snowman. We're gonna put down this other snowman. Yes. All right. We'll do 40, 80. Excuse me. We'll see. I'm not sure that's going to be quite enough without something else. I do find that damage on this deck is okay. It's definitely just a theme deck. It's been pretty fun to play, though. I've had some really good wins. Mega Altaria is not the best matchup I've had, because Mega Altaria just does so much damage. Alright, so we're out of items. Let's see. Do I want to... I'm going to Professor. We're going to save the Irida. The Lyra is unnecessary right now, too. Gosh. Excuse me. So now we got that down. We can do this. And we can Lyra next turn. For... the Abomasnow. 1 energy more. We can start hitting for 80. So maybe this will turn out to be an alright deck. An alright time here. We're gonna get whacked. If they put 1 Pokemon down, which they probably do, then I'm out. Not the Pokemon I was expecting. But definitely, nonetheless. Is this enough? It probably is with the poison. Oh, it's exactly enough. Of course. Okay. So I think we lose. I didn't need to Lyra. Turns out. I didn't get any tools here. I think this is pretty much it. Let's see. They might very well be able to knock me out. They certainly are getting their health help. Do they have another basic? Ooh, okay. That might hurt. But, okay. We're not out of the woodwork here. There it is. GG. They didn't need to do any of that. They could have just put down the NDD and fucking did it that way. Whatever. GG. Okay. Not our favorite start, but maybe we do get to go for the win here. Might be playing Umbreon. Unsure if it's the baby or the EX version. We are going to put you down though. And the Mantike. And that's all we have for this turn. So that's it. So they put down an Indeedee. It's officially not worth hitting this Eevee with the Rocky Helmet on it. I guess I could Lyra, right? Unless that's not the right call to make. I would go into the Mantike, I think. Yeah, let's do that. They'll never see it coming. And then I don't have... Yeah, okay. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to Splashy Telos onto the Arceus, attach to the Arceus. Next turn, Arceus is ready to go. And whatever basics we get from drawing and with our Professor is just going to boost our damage up. I don't know what they're playing yet. I can also still just... sacrifice my Snover if I need to. Interesting play that they attached that Darkness Energy to the Indeedee. Not sure what's going on. They clearly have nothing in their hand. So now I can do a little research. Get a Rocky Helmet and Abomasnow. I'm almost certain I don't want to give my opponent anything here. So we're gonna not go easy. I almost misclicked and hit Abomasnow there. We're going into Arceus. We're attaching to Arceus. We have our, well, I don't know if he's going to be able to hit me. So, well, we're going to leave it there. Force him to deal with it no matter what. And we take a little bit of damage, but we swing for 130 on this poor little Eevee. Sorry, Eevee. We're not sorry. Get out of there. Now, if my opponent has nothing else they can put down, we just win. Because we do 130 damage. They could Cyrus or Sabrina. That would mess me up. But I think I would just offer the Mantike. Alright, GG. The Abominable Snowman coming through. And their friend, the god, Arceus. Alright, we're going first again, but it's really kind of working out that we have Crabrawler and Crabominable in hand. Our opponent's playing Froakie and nothing else so far. I don't want to lose my big crab, so I'm just going to Professor here. Research for 2. We get another basic, our Snover. We're going to put him down and end our turn. Let's see what our opponent is going to be able to put down here. If they don't put down anything, we're in a really good place. Chances are, though, they're going to get something. There's a Pokeball. All right. We still wouldn't completely win. Okay, they're playing Suicune, Giant Cape. They're leaving Froakie in place. So they don't know what we know, which is our own hand. We're gonna evolve both of our Mons. I kind of want to put the Snover down. We're definitely attaching here. I don't have an Arceus yet. Let's put it back into our deck. Excuse me. We are looking for an Arceus. Mantike is great. We got a Professor for next turn. So, okay, overall that was a great copycat. There's our Arceus. Okay. Put our baby. Put our Jesus figure, as it was just recently his birthday. Gosh, my voice. Okay. We will open with Insatiable Striking for 40 damage on that poor little frog. That's wearing a cape. And let's see what our opponent does. Either they retreat into Suicune, or they evolve and try to attack with Froakie. We don't have an Irida in hand, so that would be problematic. Okay, they're putting down Frogadier. They're going to lose the Frogadier because I am going to do 80 damage. They just want to put some damage down. Now, we got the Professor in hand. No Irida, so we're not healing. We did get a Lyra, so if we do need to heal next turn, we can. We got another Crab. Let's see what we're going to do here. Our opponent's going to swing for a hefty 2, 4, 6, 8. 80 damage. Maybe 100? It could be it would easily be 100 with another basic, but I do have the Lyra, so this energy is going to go to Abomasnow. Quick and easy. We'll see what happens. If it's too dangerous, as I'm thinking it's going to be, we're going to Lyra next turn, sacrifice the Mantike, load up our Arceus, and then we'll swing with him. We could also two-shot with the Abomasnow here, which is not a bad idea. They're using an Irida and or a Giant Cape. Would also do a big deal. Mars is not good for the Lyra plan, but they did put down that extra Mon. And they had the Greninja. Alright, so I called that. Now, that's 2 prize points for them. If they get a Cyrus, I'm screwed. Let's see. We just need them to not top deck a Cyrus. That's it. They probably play 2. They have 1 more card available to them out of 8. That's a 1 in 4 chance. So we are gambling here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Mega Punch for 80. We're wearing a Rocky helmet, so they're going to do 80, 100 damage with the shuriken. Possibly 100 damage if they put down another bench. They have to do that before they play Cyrus anyways. Did they draw a Cyrus? GG's. GG's. We did what we could. You know, Sweet Key and Greninja is a pretty straightforward deck. We just couldn't get it faster than them. We had a great opening hand, though. That was a good game. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're back. So we got Crabrawler in the front. We can't evolve just yet. We have a huge hand. I do want to put the Snover and the Mantike down. We will... not quite yet. We don't need to. So let's get this punch. And with that, if our opponent doesn't have Superior, we stand a chance here. Alright, so they're going to get 4 cards back. Do they get Superior? I'm hoping no. They only get Serving, so perhaps next turn is the earliest. Pichu is an interesting call. I understand it, though, because they're playing Celebi. Our opponent just really likes to flip coins. I don't particularly like flipping coins. It's not my favorite deck style. I just like to know that I have a chance or that I don't. All right, so we get to evolve our crab here. I think at this point, we can attach an energy to our Abomasnow. Our opponent only has 2 cards. We have 2 cards, but we don't want to use those, frankly. We only play 2 copies because we want to see them early, because if it's too late in the game, it's not going to make a difference. So now we have our setup. We have all of our mons in place. We have another professors in the deck. That means we have our Cyrus. We have an Irida, Lyra. We have a lot of options. We have our tools as well. So let's see what our opponent does here. They are dead next turn for sure. I don't know if they fully realize that or if it's just coping. But I guess they were fully coping. All right. We'll keep it in. It was a short game, but it was very powerful. It was intimidating on whatever turn that was. Our 6th turn. We had everything set up.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Maybe watch another video. And I'll see you in the next one.